I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof! Oh. It's a dog. Hello everybody, Disdonn here, and we're back in Dream Daddy. Oh, Daddy. We got one last date to do the second dates for everybody, and then we will try to get our first ending. Ooh. Please remember to call us once in a while. Everyone needs to know how to use power tools. Had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. Opened up Dad book and starting writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. Pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, Dearest Disdonn, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak toward something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship has helped a great deal. Now, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, Disdonn, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, Damien Bludgemarch. Man and I both look up from the letter. Wow, he's good. So you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dad book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back. A real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. Fuck yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find the tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Ooh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse some showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration in the NUI of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. Purchase the tickets and print them out. Then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Good one. What's next? I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trekking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I've felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. That earlier ship was pretty much... You find me in good spirits. Nice. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored at the situation at hand. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me get at that. Find myself lost in your details. Dad, whoa. I saw it on TV. I'm not an actually an intelligent person. Bring it home, Pops. I would very much enjoy your company. And accompanying me to the cinema. Bring me great pleasure to us. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Hard daps, namaste. We'll carry on. Best wishes. Then I sign my name, my full name, fancier that way. Disdonn plays. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh, yay. Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoying. Best wishes. Disdonn plays. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? It's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax on the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting carrion pigeon to do it. Carrier pigeons are dead. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't even want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreed to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around and see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just woke up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
What?
What? Regardless, the hour glows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk-a-Duds. Let's do it. Get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Oh, my dad's here. Turn around and find Lucien standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other Goth kids. Lucien, nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with the friends. Whatever, Dad. What movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kid movie about talking animals. I really don't care about it. Well, I hope you do enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Good luck with that, Dad. Lucien rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer. Damien buys the snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. Scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. That's a children's movie. Oh, interesting. It's odd, I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you, afraid of horror movies?
Oh my.
You must be joking. I love horror movies. Lights dim for the film. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in when the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. Take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. Pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken, my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops off their stone coffins on the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also my mortal enemy. It's time. Three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. Trio of vampires fly out into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounds, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get into a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. You finally bloody. Romulus leads out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about vampires or blood or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. I was, writing a novel in my head about the blood magic and I got to an extremely scary section. No, Damien, you're just like me. You're terrible with horror movies. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Point out a plot hole. I'm a save. Fucking save. I love Damien. I don't want... I'll point out a plot hole. Did you notice how that guard fired 7 bullets, but his gun only holds 6 bullets? Yes, it's absolutely unforgivable from a filmmaking standpoint. It's almost unwatchable. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out tiny mistakes in the work of others than it is to actually go create your own thing, huh? Hey, look, that's an anachronism. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus Badblood and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears the true Vampire Crusade was a Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard.
My.
Film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise survived the encounter. Seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and the great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk in the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes? He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay, here comes a smooth response. Thank you. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand here feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? Maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat? Worry not, friend. I have a plan. Turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Disdonn. Trust me.
Hmm.
I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. We crest a small hill. As we crest a small hill, we get a very beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blankets and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place where the people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question, though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? I wasn't... Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie, but I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I've never been good at those, I feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. Feel you there, man. Like, there's a graveyard 2 blocks from my house. It's across from a college, and I like that the cemetery is in the middle of town, because it makes people face death. Also, this is kind of treading in the realms of the end of the first season of Dead Like Me, where they go to Georgia's graveside and kind of like do her little epitaph thing now that she's got a headstone. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think it gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who come before us, to be fully alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be so comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but it actually feels pretty peaceful. Well, it's better than what my dad's done in graveyards at night. And they wasn't grave digging. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape is taking more of an animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof! Oh. It's a dog. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey. We both look up, not expecting to see. Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering the street. Put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien, I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. I wouldn't give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his clothes and produces a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog. Paw, lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Damien and his question mark dog disappear in the darkness again. Damien stares off after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice, too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leaves us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Disdonn, if you allow me, I will bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it to my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry the tears for those I've lost. A normal purpose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hands. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh? Unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you, watching me from the window? No, I was just, okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But as it turns out, Damien is Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool, scary cool. Yeah, he's so cool, it's scary. Nice save, Disdonn. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can we be sure that I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling her for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? Try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Let's hope I did well with this date, because Damien is my husbando. Oh, it went better than I thought it did. Yay! Okay, thank you guys for watching. This has been Disdonn here, playing Dream Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Like, comment, and subscribe below. I'll catch you guys in the next episode where we will try to woo Damien. Unless something else happens. I don't know. I ain't gotten this far in the game before, so we will definitely see.